Over half a year ago, I made a video about AgEagle talking about the potential negative points about AgEagle, why you should not invest in this stock. Well, the stock since then has been going down, so maybe I should have listened to myself, but I was asking myself a few questions. For example, does AgEagle even have a unique selling point? Are they going to focus on agriculture? Are they going to focus on package delivery? And I also mentioned that AgEagle is a very unstable company with regards to the CEO, seemingly changing every single year. And I also said that AgEagle isn't very transparent and still has not been showing to be a little bit more transparent. A little bit earlier than that, also in June 2021, I also made a video about the new CEO of AgEagle, which was Brandon Torres de Klet. I made a pretty bullish video in general about this man, if I may say so myself. I was very bullish on this CEO, and I am still very bullish on the guy himself. But now, just yesterday, we got an article that is saying basically, well, Brandon Torres de Klet is going to leave the company, and we are going to have another change of the CEO. I believe this is like the fourth CEO we have had in 2 years' time, something like that. Pretty insane. So Brandon Torres de Klet, he is going to resign as CEO of the company, and he's also going to resign as a member of the board of directors. We do not know what he is going to do in the future. We do not know why he is going to leave. I'm wondering if he is leaving a sinking ship. Maybe Brandon Torres de Klet is noticing that AgEagle isn't performing as he expected it to perform. So that could be a potential explanation of his leaving. But yeah, we just don't know for sure if that is actually the case. Why am I going to talk about this? Well, I think that there are a few differences and a few things that are still uncertain to me, and I want to end with a call to AgEagle. I want to provide my 2 points of, basically the most important points that I believe AgEagle should be focusing on in the next couple of months, in the next couple of years. First of all, let's talk a little bit about the long-term versus the short-term. Why? Well, I think Brandon Torres de Klet, in my opinion, seemed to be a guy who was focusing a little bit more on the long term. He was mentioning that the regulation could take a long time. He was focusing a little bit more on the long-term services and the long-term products they were going to deliver. And in my opinion, it seems, and we can see this in this article as well, in this piece of news as well, that Brett Mooney, who is going to be the new CEO, who, by the way, already has been a CEO of AgEagle in the past, he is going to focus more on the short term. If you know me, I'm more of a long-term guy. But he is mentioning, or at least this article mentions, the following points. For example, AgEagle's market valuation has taken a hit over the past year, short-term oriented. They want to regain the confidence of Wall Street, short-term oriented. Very excited about the months ahead to earn shareholder confidence, very short-term oriented. So this seems to be a very big discrepancy between the way of thinking between Mooney and between Brandon Torres de Klet. Could be, of course, one of the explanations why Brandon Torres de Klet has now left the company as a CEO and as the member of the board of directors. Another point that I also mentioned in my video of about half a year ago is that AgEagle seems to lack a little bit of focus. They don't really seem to know what they are going to do in the long term and in the short term. First, they seemingly were focusing a little bit more on the services side of things with Brandon Torres de Klet. Now they want to refocus their efforts on robotics, automation, manufacturing. So I first of all liked that they were going to focus more on services because, well, they had the measure control system. I thought they were going to provide more services, more drone services instead of producing the drones. But I like that because they have usually higher margins if you sell a service instead of a product. Now they are going to refocus their efforts on robotics, automation, manufacturing. I think it's more difficult for AgEagle this way to become a profitable company without being able to scale this into a fully fledged company with a lot of products, with a lot of drones rolling off the transporter bands, if you know what I mean. So, okay, in general, we can say that we still see with AgEagle a lot of changes in the CEO. We see that the company is seemingly focused on the short term, and it seems to be that there is a lack of focus. So what I want to do is I want to provide you with a call to AgEagle, if you will. I want to provide you with 2 points that I believe AgEagle should be focusing on in the next couple of months, in the next couple of years. The first point is to be laser focused, to know exactly what their vision is, what their belief is in the long term. What is the goal of AgEagle in 5 years' time? What is the goal of AgEagle in 10 years' time? And what is their roadmap? How are they going to provide, how are they going to reach that goal in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time? What exact steps is the company going to take to reach their goals? What do they need exactly? How many employees do they need? What kind of employees do they need? What kind of customers do they need? What kind of revenue do they need? How much money do they need? What kind of companies do they need to acquire? How are you going to reach your goals? What is your vision? What is your roadmap? Full laser focus on those kind of things. That, combined with my second point, full transparency about everything you do and why you do it. I believe it's very important for companies to communicate their vision, to communicate their roadmap, to have, for example, the CEO, Brett Mooney, on a YouTube video, for example, have a weekly update, for example, be very loud on social media, provide a vision for the people to follow. Talk to people like me, like other YouTubers who are covering AgEagle stock or drone stocks in general. And I've already reached out to the company multiple times, but they have declined my offer, or they have never answered my questions, or never have answered my offering to them to basically come on my YouTube channel and have a chat with me. So what I would ask AgEagle is, okay, explain your vision to us. How are you going to get there? Be fully transparent. Communicate everything to us. Be transparent about what you do and especially why you do it. I believe that is very important. Cool. That is just a very brief update for me from me for you about AgEagle, of course. I would like to hear from you in the comments as well. How, if you were in the company AgEagle, or if you were a major shareholder in the company and you would have a say in the company, how would you change this business? How would you turn this business around? How would you make sure that AgEagle has laser focus and has full transparency? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know how you would change AgEagle in the next couple of months, in the next couple of years. With that being said, I would like to thank you again for the time you have invested in watching this video, and hopefully until the next one. Bye-bye.